Okay. Yeah. No, yeah, so you're on your phone now or what?
Yeah, I'm just on phone right
Yeah, okay.
now. I feel like a dipshit. That's what I feel like. Like, how come they haven't really started building these buildings? Oh, because there's no footpath that actually connects to a road. And if there's no footpath that connects to a fucking road, they ain't gonna do shit. Oh yeah, you're sharing your screen.
Yeah. Uh,
The fuck is that? Oh, that's right. I did that to try to help the fucking traffic jam that keeps occurring out there. That's fine. Let's see. Maybe get that fucking
I've upgraded my harbor a little bit. I was talking about this earlier this morning when you was not on. I would see how it was working, and now I'm actually transporting gravel out that way now from one of the harbors instead of mud train tracks. That's giving a little bit better space on the train tracks anyway.
Oh yeah.
And then I was actually downloading a couple of new coal producing plants, and then I would see how it was. They can definitely have some more storage inside it, and some more workers than this one can. But my biggest problem was actually I could not follow up with the fucking garbage trucks. So I actually just hired 10 or 12 garbage trucks to just empty out that fucking one garbage place from around my coal production plant, and now it seems like it's working. Maybe the half of it could be enough, but that's a little bit of a distance you need to drive. So yeah, and it's still going pretty decent with my garbage field now. It's down on 10,142 tons. After I actually don't allow the buses to drive up there the same way as the garbage trucks, it was actually helping. Even if they need to
My
fucking.
my little triple road design from before got all fucky, but I don't care right now. No big deal. Cause I threw in one of the incinerator power plants just to start burning some of the trash off steadily, but I don't have the most static amount of going into it, so it works every now and then.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the reason. That's the way it needs to be in the beginning, where you don't have too many people or sims living around it. Yeah, that's my little funny S thing from my garbage thing up here in my
Your
area.
little S road.
Yeah, because if it was only connected out here, so the trains were standing out here on the road and blocking everything. Because of I ended up to have six trains that need to drive into that station here, just to see about I actually could get to fucking clean the shit out. But it not really seems like it's doing it as it's supposed to fucking do. And now the trains is gone again. Oh, the fucking trains that need to be up there. Of course, they need to be on the way down here, but still. Maybe they're actually in line down here because if I ask them to fucking get emptied out. No, that's not a fucking, not one, not even one in the fucking line. What is that one coming in with? 74 tons of garbage. And how much garbage can it actually have? 74 tons? Is that the maximum? Is it actually full of garbage or what? It could actually be. Yeah, seems like, yeah. Yeah, it actually, the amount it actually could have, so. Finally, when I was driving that fucking six or seven wagons on, it's not getting a fucking, oh, that's not good. That's normally indication of we don't have any more food. That's not good in that fucking storage up there. Correct. A little, oh, that's something about this shit down here. I got a little problem down here after I built that fucking little patch down, and
Oh yeah.
I know what I need to do. I need to change a couple of the signals here. That's actually too many signals, and they're fucking around with them. Now that's probably will pop up. I did that before, but I just not saved it. I was just in, and I need to check something with my graphic card. I wanted to drive in another yeah. The fan should drive a little different than they actually was doing. Uh, the middle. The middle must be around there, right? Just saying that's the middle anyway. And there was something about that fucking change signal up there. And yeah, we could. That was home. And then I was actually removing that shit there too. I more or less think that was the thing I was doing. Yeah, that's not allowed to remove them. So I will maybe try to shift over and play a little bit of that shit later. I think maybe if I buy it. I don't know what the price for it will be. Yet they are keeping that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, but it's actually one of the first game I've never could see the price on before it actually get released. Normally I can see the price on them. But this one, it's a secret what the fucking the price will be. And maybe if you... What?
That sounds about right for the current day and age. Just fuck you.
Yeah. There has been some demo actually. I didn't. Maybe that was actually that dude that was typing me about that game. Was trying to tell me there was a demo out. I actually could have played a couple of days ago. Hello. Yeah. What was in the beginning of this month? I actually could have tried it. It was maybe actually the last time we were talking about it. That was probably around there. He has actually has typed me about that. But yeah, I didn't see that. Why? That one has no road, actually. But we are still building. I'm about to have built my fucking, yeah, that shit. My harbor, my yep. What the fuck is the name of that shit? The thing that's building ships? Yeah, dry dock, yeah. What was the name of it? I'm opening that up now anyway. Hello, what's to say? Because I'm producing my steel and that kind of shit, so it would be a good time to actually start that up too. What is it? I cannot follow you now. You are playing on your phone, so. Ah. Yeah. No, we are talking on the phone for fuck's sake. So I cannot see what you're doing right now. Yeah, I have not decided what the fuck I want to call it. I'm confused about that still because of the US dollars, but it should be around Europe. So
Fucking making notes when I need to make them.
oh, it's not. It's do not go fast enough with the pump stations or what? Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. I did not know about you. Actually, was uh. Yeah, I was saying that the other day too, where you was talking about actually start down with the fucking American boulder. Yeah, but then you need to pay with that shit. uh, I actually that's actually two. That's one that's called Cargo Harbor Medium. That's the biggest one of them, and then there's one that's called Harbor for containers and vehicles. But it can actually do the fucking same thing except the one of them the one of them has actually fucking railroad in and the other one has not. And of course the one of them that for vehicles is a little bit bigger than the other one. So I am actually I need to make a couple of experiments with this today because of it seems like you actually can transport some of it out put it into containers. Actually, the most of the shit. If you actually can get it allowed to get into that fucking harbor, you can actually transport it out. And it's actually say you can transport cement, but I don't fucking know how I should put the cement in. The cement is some kind of powder. So how the fuck it need to be powder connected in, or it need to be connected into that fucking yellow line there, and then be drived in. Of course, not be drived in, be sucked in about the yellow thing because of the new the new storage possibility for that shit to actually have. Uh, the powder thing. That's not a yeah. There actually some there is actually cement factories where they have the yellow connection, so you don't need that fucking transport blow power blow thing. I will get on it. It's blowing the fucking cement off, not the conveyor, but the conveyor belt type. But it's a blowing system, I would guess. I don't know. Uh, uh, yeah, yeah, okay. But then you cannot connect that to the fucking harbor, so you cannot load it that way in. Like you, because then it should have been over to the fucking Agate harbor for Agate's loading. It should have been actually more have been over there. That thing that should actually have been a connection to that. Yeah, yeah, but but it's but it seems like I need to build a couple more if I want to do all of the shit. If I want to transport that shit out, I probably need to have one more. I got a couple of harbors more, but they just placed a really bad over on my oil company thing, and I cannot really use them for what I'm actually for that shit because of I think one of them can actually I can actually put that fucking storage up so I can transport concrete. Is it was cement or fucking concrete? Yeah, in and then cement, and then transport it over to the fucking and store it up over here, and then just let it go in and don't pack it in that fucking unpacking and in in a loading thing. Yeah, I don't know about it can be put into containers actually, but let me see. That must be that one, right? Container unloading. No, 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 no. That's crops, fabric, food, electrical component, plastic, explosive, chemicals, alcohol, clothes, mechanic component, and electronic can be put into containers. Yeah, but you can transport a lot of it without putting it into containers too. Food can be transported without being containers. Clothes could, alcohol could, and machine component. No, 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 no. You have the storage unit for it, so you can actually let it be sucked out through the what is it? That forklift connection. That's not really ever have been a forklift because that's coming new storage possibility where you actually can transport it from that that fucking thing we are storing in it. That kind of grind thing. It's not called that. It's called dry box storage. Yeah, 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 like them. But it seems like we actually need to truck it in. I was just sure. No, no, that's one with that is one with railroad on. So it would be possibility. The only problem with this is that's only fucking two things on this loading unloading harbor thing. That's only two yellow connections on each of the harbors there. So I could actually put it over on the fucking other harbor and then just let it sail from that one. The one I don't then the one I don't want to use with cargo or with that the one that don't have a fucking train tracks in. Then I could just drag it out next to my fucking railroad and then connect it that way. If I have what?
If your orders are calmed down,
No, no, I'm already driving it down in train, and that's a pain in the ass. Actually, it's blocking my road, my train tracks. So it's easier just to take it down here, and it's only a couple of 100 meters. It's maybe a half a kilometer or something like that. This should be drived if I'm taking it down here. So that would be a lot easier actually. And I have already the most of the train tracks ready anyway. It can drive directly out here. I just need to make the last pad. So it actually can. I have already put it up actually. So now I'm trying that over here and see about that will work. I just need to be sure if it's actually long enough so the fucking train can get in and out. Nah, I'm not sure if it's actually long enough actually. I think I'd take a little bit more. Just to be sure. I actually think maybe I should try and see if I can get it over and connect it over there and just drag it out along it. Yeah, something like that actually. And then okay. Yeah, that's pretty easy when you already have the Bitma thing coming in. Oh, the clock is already 17. I just need to use a minute or two on going down with the dog. He's telling me the clock is 5 now. He's just standing next to me and come on, you idiot. The clock is 5. I know it. Yeah. Trust me, I peed that at that time the last 10 years, so I know the clock is 5 now. We are in a little bit of a conflict when we are going from summer to winter time. That it's changing from 1 hour. Oh. Yeah, we have winter and summertime, so we are a little bit in conflict about that when that hour is going in. Normally, we're starting to go out and half an hour before before we are changing. So it's only in a half an hour it's a swift over, but normally working pretty fine. But I will probably lose you now when I'm going down. I still have the headset on. No, I am back again, man. It's fucking raining. So, I just done that the fucking whole day, man. Okay. Okay. Yeah, what is it? It's a couple of days since we got a little bit of snow too, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. We do not have 7 degrees. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I need to fucking a translator to fucking figure it out what heat degrees it over there. I cannot figure that out. I know that 32 degrees was around zero, was it not that we was coming out to? Yeah. Okay, we have 9 degrees here, in Celsius. So it must be a little bit more. It must be 40 or 50 or something like that. Oh. Yeah, 32 degrees. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Then the reason why I know. No, that's not the way I'm counting it. That's for sure. When that's out a higher number. And then when I'm telling a couple of them I'm talking with in Florida, yeah, it's around 2 degrees there. Oh, then it's very cold. No, it's not even freezing yet. Some that get totally silent. Yeah, yeah. It was Timba, Timba or something like that. It's his name called. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Uh, okay. Are you a little away from your phone or what the fuck? I think there was a start to be a bad connection after I got up again. Okay. Because you are falling a little bit out when you're talking, like you're turning around and talking the other direction or something like that. Uh, oh yeah, that's actually. Yeah. Oh yeah. I actually placed a fucking large agates storage agates mortars to gravelstone down here, so actually loading around 16 tons of gravelstone down here now. Oh no, not 68, yeah, 8,000, yeah, 16,000 tons of gravelstone. But one of them I didn't connect with a fucking a conveyor belt. Yeah, of course it has a conveyor belt from the storage directly into the fucking harbor. And then I would see about it actually empty that faster than about it empty the other one, or it's not even touching it because of I didn't put a fucking conveyor belt front thing on. I put, yeah, but the other way around, it will not, it cannot figure it out if you don't, if you're putting a fucking thing between the unload and the storage room. It cannot figure it out if you are using a distributions office. So uh, yeah, but if you have a couple of conveyor belts between there where you're unloading and the storage room, it cannot figure it out when you're seeing over on the distribution center. It will have a little triangle in yellow, and that means it just will drive, and because it cannot figure out how many percent that actually is stored in the storage room, because of yeah, it's not directly connected. Yeah, I don't get. Sorry, too bad. I didn't get the half of it. It was not even good. Good connection there. It was like. Yeah. You are still in a bad area, like your internet connection is gone or something like that. Yeah, I could hear you, but it was just like it was too close to it or something like that. But yeah, it sounds like it was better. Yeah, it sounds okay now, actually.
Put the smallest storage yard in.
I don't. I'm not sure about that, but it's a nightmare that shit. But when you figure it out, you figure it out, and then you will get it, and it's counting that way on all of the fucking station. So if there's something between the offload and the fucking station it's going into, then there will be a problem. But if the but you don't need it because of when you're on offloading, it can actually travel from that station and over to the fucking storage without anything. That's good enough. It's not need anything, so it's not a problem when you're doing it. It's not like it's taking longer time or anything. And if you don't have it, the train or the truck will just not could figure it out when it should stop going. It cannot figure it out when that's 30% in it, and it will just keep going from A to B, A to B, A to B, till you actually stop it. So, and then somewhere when you are getting tired of seeing on that fucking triangle yellow thing in your distribution center, you will just change it.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, I got another problem earlier today. I have my good water plant inside the fucking city here. Then he was complaining about there was citizens in there that was not getting water in the middle of the fucking city, so I need to drag one more in from another source, and then I build a fucking another water treatment more, just to be sure if they actually have water in there and connected to the same pumps. So I was sure if there was getting pumped enough out. Totally weird, actually. Yeah, I think it was some kind of a bug or something like that, actually. But I was missing a little bit of water in there, and I was yeah. The station was actually starting to run out of it because it was used that much, but still. Uh, but 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 it was only 2 houses. Of all of them, it was supplied in it. All the other houses was getting water. Yeah, I would guess on if there was not enough water on that fucking substation thing, then it would be all of the houses. But in some ways, some water was running in enough water in to actually supply the most of the houses in the area, but not all of them. What is this? One of the birds or what? Okay, okay. So she listened too much to the dogs or what? Okay. Uh, damn bird. Uh,
Oh yeah, they're true too.
okay. Okay. Yeah, I just know. I just have my dog. That's more than enough. Uh, yeah. Then you're talking about you don't want to have a long conveyor belt. I have one. It's actually more or less going the whole way around this fucking city and the area. I don't know about you can see the video right now, but it start over here, and then it's going totally up around my garbage central over to this central where they actually was driving it out on train that was connected to the gravel recycling plant too, and then now it's going down to the fucking harbor too this way here, down here, down here, down here, and down here, and then it ending over here with the out here. So it more or less, and I have something that's actually going this way around too. So yeah. Yep. It's a lot better than actually to fill your roads up with trucks that's driving it forward and back. And it's going a lot far. And it, and it, and it's actually going a lot faster than the trucks actually ever can deliver it. I'm actually thinking about I actually should do the same thing with the fucking concrete. I have a station over here, so I don't even need the train. I just need to drag it over. Here, it actually just need to be dragged a couple of 100 meters actually. It's not even long distance it need to be dragged. 643 meters around, so maybe 2 or 3 of that conveyor belt with that closed circuit.
I built with the express purpose of trucking my new cement shed.
Yeah, but all my cement is actually working pretty fine. I'm delivering a little bit around. How to actually get that down there? Oh yeah, I've just delivered down to a silo right here, down here actually. Maybe that's shit. Oh, that's actually right before. If I no, that's too long. I can already see now it's too long. It could actually have been gone over there, but it's too long on distance, that's for sure. So I don't even really want to try to remove my road and that kind of shit. Because then I could actually just have done it down there. But I already have the systems up over here, more or less, anyway, so... Yeah, if I didn't have all that fucking shit in the way. I have a power line, I have a conveyor belt that running coal, I think it actually running there, out. Yeah, I could actually transport coal out too on this section here if I wanted to too. I've actually connected it so the coal line actually can get out to the water too. I just need to give it a storage space out here too, so I could actually, yeah, connect it in again, and it would, yeah. If I put up a storage space more here, I could actually drag coal out there, and then I could connect it over here again in some way. It would be a little bit difficult, but I need to disconnect that one and connect the other that one or something like that, I would guess. Hmm. Hmm. That's fucking different. Oh. Yeah, so a lot of it is actually not going through. Dumbest thing, something, and then I didn't get the rest of it. But mo- okay, yeah, yeah. The worst thing you actually can do is actually start building ship if you're not ready for it. If it's still, that was actually one of the things that was bankrupted me last time. That was the fucking ships building. That was really bad for my economy, for sure. Didn't like that. Uh, Hmm. Got it actually connected over my cement factory and now to this fucking harbor thing. So it's just a question about the shit is working or what. And then I'm thinking of I'm setting a container factory up down here, or something packing container thing up down here, and then I setting a cargo train station up or something like that, so it just can drive down and deliver the shit directly into that and pack it into containers. And then there can be some container ships that's actually just waiting. Because I think you can actually put multiple sources in your ships when you actually pack it into containers. Then you can pack some of alcohol and food and clothes and the fucking shit that can be packed, and then you can just put all of them on one ship. Or else I actually need to put up a couple of more, yeah, harbors. I should maybe try. Already think about, yeah, we are waiting till the fucking snow is disappearing. I can fucking see the line I need to follow. That's another thing. I don't know, they have not really changed that. But if you want to use harbors, you actually need to fucking make some pretty uh, straight. No, no, not really. But you actually need to make some straight line of land out to the water. It can, or else it will not. Yeah, it can. Because if you don't get the fucking angle right and you try to move up and down just with the arrows or VNS, and it's just a little bit of to the one side, then it's just running straight. And if you try to do it with the fucking just that thing there, then yeah, I'm pretty okay to it, but yeah. Yeah, but you can see how I've put it up here if you actually can see it still. I actually have been pretty decent to it. It is a little, but that's most places where I didn't really want to use it anyway. But the places where I actually want to use it, it's pretty straight next to each other, and I think I can actually cut this off so it actually gets straight over here, so I actually can place 2 or 3 more of this cargo train tracks cargo thing.
It's the cement trucks are using that overland route. Like there for a minute, I had several trucks actually using my little.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Truck the cement on concrete tank.
okay. Yeah.
They finally fucking are getting down to the goddamn tunnel.
Yeah, it was only steel. I don't even need aluminium over to build the ships, so that's only steel and what? Plastic, fabric, yeah. Zinc component, yeah. Electric component, and not that one. No electronic on it, so only 4 thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it seems like we have 4 thing now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 2 of them are already producing, and that's the medical component and only that actually in that section, and steel, of course. I'm producing a little bit of plastic, but that's definitely not a lot. Uh, turn and steel. And then I want to unload that fucking machine component too from the other thing. Yeah, that I got up and running too, actually, the machine component thing. I think I did that this morning, or I'm not sure about it, it was yesterday, but it's running again next to that shit. That one. Actually, to be sure. The ship is on its way in. Oh, break. Let us see that one. And I want to see that one. And I want to see that one. That must be number 3, yeah. Yeah, the ships is already starting to start refueling. Before anything else, you're refueling.
Oh yeah.
No, they are not fucking touching that. That has no loading system in it. So they actually need to have a fucking conveyor belt transfer thing between the two of them. So off we go. That shit and get that thing in, and then we can use. Then I should be able to load it at double speed, I think. I don't know, but just a guess. Because then that's 2 conveyor belts that's running in at the same time. Because of some of it's coming a little bit later, because you need to do something else before you actually get access to that. Some of it's not all, but you can see if you're missing some research in it, then you can see it inside the research tray. But it's normally it's normally the fucking the choppers when they are logging up. That's normally one of them that's a problem. And then the research that vaccine thing is coming every year when the winter time it's coming. Then you can research the vaccine thing, the brown something or something. If you was answering me, I could first show you now, but something would breed.
Oh, I just said that.
Okay. Yeah, citizen vaccination. I can do that too. Actually, I have student waiting for professors. Actually, I have 30. No, they are not buying them. They are just taking them. If there is a free parking spot, enough free parking spots, they will take them. They are not paying for them.
You know what also is fucking funny?
No.
I've never seen the people parking spots.
Oh, I've seen them driving them out to where they actually need to go, and then the vehicle just when they need to drive home, they just magically appear back home at the fucking parking spot. Like when they're going home from work, then they just boom, then they're home. But what are you driving at? Is it the Blue Beetle or what you are selling to them? And you have you need to have a parking spot you actually can drive to, and you need to set something up on the parking spots who can actually allow to drive the vehicles. to that parking spot? Should it be over 40? Should they be young? Should they be old? Should they have some kind of a certain amount of that fucking red star thing, reputation, loyalty? That thing you need to set up too on every parking spot. So that's maybe the reason why you don't. So that's maybe the reason why you don't see them drive around. If you don't have two parking spots, one you can have the vehicle close enough to the houses, and some place where you actually can drive out and park. Then they will not drive. That was not more than it exactly just could be fit in there. That fucking conveyor belt and the machine to transport it. So I'm pretty proud of myself today. I've actually only eaten 2 pieces of bread and 1 fucking carrot. But after I stopped smoking, I was actually taking 25 kilo on without not even really notice it. I was not really changing the way I was eating, but I was fucking starting taking a lot of fucking kilos on. I didn't get on before. Yeah, that's fucking pretty annoying actually. So I need to change a little bit on what the fuck I'm putting in my head, I think. Now it's not just free eating anymore. It depending on did you have no if it's out to that fucking thing where you have your train station or directly out to the fucking thing where you have your ships, then they will transfer out there automatically. But if you don't have anything, they will start to be in the fucking in the vehicle production area. But then when they arrive at train, it will just transport them out there automatically. But when there's no more space in the vehicle production area, it will start to fill that area up out there with where you're actually loading them on the train station and out on the harbor. But not before it actually, because of if you actually build more connections as a harbor and a train station, then and running them in with trucks too, then then that's the way it's starting that way. Car factory or car thing, and then the station out, and then the station will just take what it needs as when that's coming a ship or a train in. Because the train cannot take over the harbor storage, and ships cannot take from the. At least they are connected with a yellow fucking line too. You need to sell a lot more to the US side to reach that fucking billion. Yeah, but sadly enough, it's better to sell the cars to the fucking Russian side because you get more money out of that actually. Oil is probably more reasonable to send to both of the side, but cars is only good to send to the fucking Russian side. Or maybe you can find some American cars that's actually worth producing, but the most of a Russian car that's actually worth producing, maybe one of the waste cars, because of one of the waste vehicles actually seems to be a little bit better than the fucking American waste truck. It actually have 10 ton, and it's drive a little bit faster than the other one. So that could maybe be money into selling that to the American side, but you will still get 10 times less for them for the American side. I need to pee, so I'm pretty bad in connection now, I think. Yeah, I'm in a good area again now. Yeah, it's not selling. The problem is you don't get paid a lot of the for it. Uh, so you will get a lot more out of it to sell it to the Russian side. Let us say here, what I'm getting 7.3 million for in ruble, I will only get 565,000 from in US money. So a little half million for 115 vehicle push what I can see, so 120 vehicles or something like that. I will get a half a million, and that you will not get yet. That's because of the inflation. I get that much. Yeah, but try see how many fucking people it's required to the speed level off on it. Yeah, so that you actually need to turn down. Yeah. That from the stop hood. That one from the yeah, but that one on the US on the Russian side is actually better. It will do 85 with 6.5 ton. That's actually that. Yeah, that's one of the small one. That's the one that's one over here. It's actually 10 ton and 90 kilometers per hour. That's what the one I was talking about that was maybe worth selling to the American side. I actually already have bought that one, I think. 95 kilometers per hour is it, and 10 ton. That one you have on the Russian side. And that one that's 6.5 ton is 87 kilometers per hour. So the Russian side has actually been better now. The US side has actually been better for a long time because of there was not that many good Russian vehicles actually. It's 105. Yeah, you need to buy the blueprint production over there. Yeah, and that's a good bulldozer too. That's a speed level 58. You can buy from the American side too. And I have bought a concrete mixer too that has 14 tons of concrete and drive 100 kilometers per hour. And then that's a good bus too, and that's probably a couple of other good vehicles. That's some of the loading vehicles, some of the trucks over there some of them. That's the Mack truck, I think it is. It's for the covered hole, open hole, and excavators, eller from dumpers. That was not from the US money. The open hole. It's the same thing, the same one you actually transporting bricks on and steel and that kind of shit. It's standing with red down in the bottom. Huh? I think you're talking about a different, not a dump truck that's carrying that much. No, the dump truck. Yo, yeah, yeah, a dumper, yeah, but yeah. Yeah, but it's not always loading what it's need. It's only loading what you actually need to use in that moment. So do not take if you need 100 ton for that fucking project, but it's in 3 stage. It will only load to the first stage anyway. Uh, with dumpers is it we are talking about that one that's going 57 kilometers per hour with 32 tons or what? Yeah. Okay, that the other one, the Mack, the Mac dumper, that's the Mac, not necessarily the dumper. It's actually driving 90 kilometers per hour with 12 ton. It's in an open hole and a covered hole, and that dumper type too. And that was actually a pretty decent vehicle to actually to a little bit yeah. It's
No, it's not so more like
and uh, and the open hole Mac has actually more loading capacity than the most of the and a refrigerator truck also, but that's not totally good. But it's only 8.4 tons of meat, but still, it's a decent amount. But it's more or less the same as the Russian. But the steel and that kind of shit on the open one, it's actually pretty good. Uh, the covered hole is more or less the same as some of the other ones, but on the Russian side. But in one of my games, I actually has placed my vehicle production thing right next to a harbor, so the vehicle can get directly out to the fucking harbor and be transported away with ship. That Yeah, but that was actually one of them where I was going bankrupt because of I was loading that fucking many vehicles at one time, and then I was doing a lot of other thing with ships too, loading a lot of oil into ships, and then certainly I didn't have any money. Even I have 2.3 billion or something like that. Certainly I didn't have any because of I didn't have equal of each money, so I actually could remove that fucking three zeros in the back in the end of my money. Oh, the snow is fucking gone, so I can see what I could do down here. And sometime if you actually want to make a good line down with the water, it could be an idea place a fucking road, uh, so then you cannot go over that line. Uh, but it worked better in the past, but now they have changed something, so it's not really working as good as it did before with placing that fucking road thing.
oh yeah.
But it will still work a bit, but not as good as it did before.
Those fucking those
Yep, that's the reason why I actually hate that fucking train building thing. And in one of a couple of my scenarios, I actually took and put it away when I was building the train tracks. I would put the realistic mode away, and then I was just building my train tracks. And fuck that.
at the moment, I'm just kind of like, well, like like I was going to run the little supply yard and everything, but honestly, my trucks are keeping up with that pretty damn well right now.
Yeah,
And I've now pulled asphalt away from the border, and I've now pulled, I pulled several supply things away from the borders, and I'm keeping it in house to the point where my borders aren't getting stacked up near as badly.
okay, that's good. That's the reason why I'm fucking starting with the ships now, so I actually can get that shit cleaned out. And you have changed something else when you're actually doing that fucking thing down around the water when you're trying to make a clean line. You have changed something in the way the dirt is removing itself. That's fucking annoying now. So it's actually making some kind of a little loop you don't can get rid of that just keep to be in front of that fucking shit even if you try to go the other way around it. It just keep to be right in front of it and then it's just travel forward. And you can only get rid of it if you are reaching one of the ends you actually try to make a fucking straight line out of. And I have it right in the middle now and it's travel left. I cannot get it to really travel right now because of it has chosen its way now, so it will first end over in that fucking harbor I already have, so that's fucking bad. But I think it would be good enough to place.
That's right. Just
Yeah.
oh, you got some coal. Why the fuck do you have coal? The fuck? Whatever.
No, it was actually dragging itself fucking down.
Set that up to load coal. Oh, I bet that's for the normal production facilities. FLT coal. Fucking load. I guess I'm just gonna
Don't say you are green if you don't mean it, motherfucker. It did again. Fuck. It's saying it's green, but it's still removing dirt. Don't have any shoot. I cannot really see it removing any dirt. It's just placing itself and has lowered itself a little bit. I hate that fuck shit. Huh? Okay, good.
surprisingly well.
Yeah, and he will drive vehicles. Better you will not get any information from them if you don't have a fucking vehicle. Oh, now that's the fucking ships that's passing out where this harbor will go. And then I could not place the fucking harbor. Yeah, I think I will make a quick save for that shit if it's doing it again. It's pretty decent what I've done now, so that would just be that shit there. And then I think I should out and see what the fuck they want to have. How much I should pay for that Sea Dog game. Uh, Motherfucker. Yeah, it is. It should be released now, if I'm not wrong.
Sea Dogs, Caribbean Trail, Sea Dogs City Adventures, Sea Dogs Legendary Edition, Sea Dogs Renaissance, Sea Dogs.
No, because of it's not really it's not really named it's not really named Sea Dogs. It's a Caribbean Legend. It's the name of it. It is. Hmm? Yeah, it was the one where you actually was getting into that one cave. You are going into that in the Sea Dog I was playing the other day, a couple of years too, and you actually getting arrive into that cave again on that fucking bandit island thing there, the island of something, where there's some, yeah, I cannot remember the fuck all of it, but.
Caribbean splashed on the
It is a little bit better than it is a little bit better graphic than the other ones, but it's exact the same. I can see the same cities. The city is exact the same layout as it is before, so I know which city it is. But that's a little bit better graphic. They have upgraded the graphic, that's for sure, for Sea Dogs. To maybe only in the videos, but and there's 25% discount on it, so I can actually get it to 21.74 euros. But anyway, that's a couple of yeah, it's about the same amount of dollars actually. Oh. Yeah, for me, if I need to pay it in euro, that will be 21.74, and it should actually cost the same. So, yeah. Yeah, that's probably all from the island there. That's one of the ships. That's yeah, the place he was running there, right? No, not that which can you not see in my video, of course. But down in that, I cannot remember what the fuck the place is named, but it's a secret island now. It's a secret one. It was in Sea Dog too. Then. Yeah, it is a lot better than when you are really coming into the game. I have been in one of them for 2000, and it's really not good.
Well, a fair amount better. They put more of the shit in the character model. Don't really look any different. Well, they look slightly.
Yeah, let me see. 21. Yeah, that's I cannot imagine it's that fucking big game actually. It's only 160 Danish crowns or something like that I should pay for it. And a little bit more if it was not on discount. What was it? Pretty close to 29. So 260. Oh, I need to log off here for a moment. Yep, I'm here again. Hello.
Did you hear what
The most of it, yeah, but I need to get rid of